A new episode of the Sean Widmer podcast. Hi, thanks for tuning in. Okay, we've got some stuff to get to today. I've got a review of my first day of Blaseball coming in at the end of the podcast today, and some stuff I don't understand at the beginning of the podcast today, including the fact that I just saw that there's going to be the first hotel in outer space, and it's set for 2027. Also, I'm realizing right now, as I feel my old body, my old decrepit body, I 1-0 the Baby Gate against me. Baby Gate wins a battle going down the stairs, got caught up in the Baby Gate, and it just took me out. Totally took me out. And now as the morning goes on, first of all, I'm surprised I didn't wake up my entire family. And then as the morning goes on, like different parts of my body are just hurting. My forearm is feeling like, what the heck happened there? My feet, my toes that got tangled in the Baby Gate feel like they're ripped off. My old decrepit body just took a beating by the Baby Gate, but I'll power through. We'll play through the pain today. The major pain of going 1-0 or 0-1 against a Baby Gate to keep my daughter from going up the stairs. Olivia, it's now on you. I'm just going to remove that thing. Be better on the stairs, kid. Okay, so anyways, I'm reading about this hotel. I'm seeing this hotel. There was two stories that just made me go, huh? And it said it's going to be up in 2027. That's the plan, which is really crazy. And I'm an outer space guy. I like sci-fi. I like space stuff. And this intrigues me that there will be a hotel that rich people can go to in potentially 2027. Look out over Earth. It rotates around the Earth. I'm trying to remember what the time frame is here. Let's see. I'll get the exact details. So it goes around the globe every 90 minutes. So 90 minutes, you're up there in outer space. You can watch the entire Earth as you go around it, and it looks crazy. Here's the deal. The 3-year-old company, which is Orbital Assembly, plans to begin building Voyager Station in low Earth orbit in 2025. So you build it in outer space, and believes its interstellar resort may be operational as soon as 2027. 2 years to build an entire hotel in outer space. In Spokane, we cannot build a freeway that goes from the north side of town to the south side of town. That has taken over a decade of work to try to do that, and it's not even halfway. But yet, in 2 years, they plan on building an entire hotel in outer space. I would like to hire Orbital Assembly here in Spokane to finish our freeway, because that would take them no time, and then get up in outer space and make this thing. So the hotel looks wild. It looks like a gigantic wheel with an X through the middle. It looks like something straight out of Halo. It's crazy. And I saw this and I just thought, man, rich people have just money to blow, because they're going to spend a lot of money to get to outer space. Then they're going to get into this hotel. They're going to stay in this hotel for a while, realize they can't go anywhere. They're just in the hotel. I guess this would be similar to a cruise ship, but I've got to imagine the cruise ship has a lot more stuff to do. What are you doing in a big circular hotel in outer space? I mean, who knows? Again, this is the mystery of outer space, and it's supposedly going to be operational by 2027. Things I would take before this that we've been told are going to happen. In Spokane, I would take the north-south freeway, and in general, I would still take flying cars. We are going to build a hotel in outer space before we get flying cars, which were promised to us in 2000. 21 years ago, we were supposed to have flying cars, and we can't get them. 15 years ago, we were promised a freeway, can't get that. And now all of a sudden, in 2 years, we're going to have a hotel in outer space. And that's going to be the one that sticks. So you can start getting your reservations now. 2027, take your family into outer space and enjoy the views from up there. But just a heads up, you can't stay up there too long, because as they reported, people need gravity so their bodies won't fall apart. So you can only stay up there for a bit. Otherwise, your body will truly fall apart. Okay, the other thing I saw that intrigued me so much, I don't know what's happening in this space. This space has been crazy to me for the last couple of years. It had a weird moment a couple weeks ago where everything blew up on the internet with the stock market and cryptocurrency. Madden Ultimate Team, NBA My Team, MLB The Show's Diamond Dynasty. If you know what those things are. If you played Madden 2001, you would play the game and you would unlock packs of cards. You'd open the packs of cards, and then you would get bronze, silver, or gold players. So you'd get a gold Mike Allstott, and you could use that card to improve Mike Allstott in the game for your fun. It was very fun to do. You'd unlock jerseys, you'd unlock logos, you'd unlock mascots, all these things. and you'd get it by playing the game. And these were really cool. And I'd play Madden to get these card packs to open. So as the world progresses, things start going a different route. And Madden, the video game Madden, realizes, oh, these cards are kind of cool. People like playing this game to unlock these things. Let's make them playable. So now what you'll do is you'll open a pack of quote cards in the game, and you'll get players. Okay, now I've got myself a DK Metcalf card. That means I can use DK Metcalf in this online game, and maybe it's a DK Metcalf regular card. Maybe it's a DK Metcalf special card. So his stats are a little better. He's a little faster. He catches the ball a little bit better. Like all these things with these cards. So it becomes a very big marketplace for EA Sports. And they're making billions of dollars off this because people are buying these packs, getting these cards, using them online. Well, that was not long to live in just the video game world. And so in the last couple of weeks when I've been seeing Top Shot, this is crazy. And this is just people with money, on money. Top Shot, NBA Top Shot, is a service where you go online and at certain times, like you can't just go on right now and buy one. You buy packs of quote cards. These cards are videos. They look like a box. They look like a cube. It opens up the pack. Cube has on one face the video. So one of the big ones that everyone's talking about right now is a LeBron James dunk. It's a video of a LeBron James dunk, bam, and then the cube rotates, and it's like, that's LeBron James. Cube rotates again. That dunk happened on this date against this team. Cube rotates again. Here's the final score of that game, and that's the end of it. You now own this cube highlight that we've seen a million times on TV and on the internet. And people are buying these things, and I'm looking right now. I got on their website. You can pre-order a pack of these for $9, and they just come out very rarely. So they're limited quantity, very limited quantity. One pack per person. You cannot have multiple accounts. It says on the site you'll receive your pack in about 2 weeks. We'll update you on March 6th with your estimated delivery date for this base set Series 2 Release 21. And here's why I bring this up. Because the LeBron James Top Shot sold for $200,000 on what is now apparently a $1.8 billion market, this video space. And these videos are called NFTs, non-fungible tokens. It is a virtual object, this video, or whatever it is you're buying, whose identity, authenticity, and traceability are theoretically indisputable and tamper-proof thanks to a thing called blockchain technology to ensure the security of things like cryptocurrencies and these videos and Bitcoin. So if you own it, you really are the only person who owns this cube, even though the video that's on it, you can go to YouTube and just type in LeBron James dunk on this date, and he'll be dunking over. I forget. It looks like it's on like Jonas Valanciunas that he's dunking on. I didn't quite make out who that was. It's crazy to me. This space is wild, and people just have money to blow. The rich people have nothing to do except just blow tons of money on weird things like coins, internet coins, and videos. And I'm thinking, if I had $200,000, the amount of cool things I would own is awesome. I would have a lot of really cool stuff, and not one video on my computer, but the person who has the one video on their computer, they don't just have $200,000. They have millions of dollars. They have way cooler things than I would get with $200,000. It's wild space. NBA Top Shot. And the thing that made me kind of go into this today, a guy bought a 10-second video yesterday for, I want to get this right, $6.6 million. That's right, $6.6 million. A 10-second video clip. It was bought in October of 2020. For $67,000, a 10-second video artwork that you could watch online for free. I don't know what it is. I haven't watched it. I need to watch it. Let's see if I can see it. Every day's the first 5,000 days, I believe is what this is called. And this piece of artwork now has just sold for $6.6 million. And the thing about it is people are excited about the fact that it's one of a kind. Right? That it's one of a kind. You own this piece of technology, this video clip that, yes, other people can watch a duplicate of, but you own this one of a kind version. I want to see what this version is. It's a 10-second video. It's now worth $6 million. Let's see if I can bring it up here. I don't think I can. Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a little work here to figure out what it is. But people are just going bonkers for this stuff. If you see it, NFT, that's what it is. These videos that people are buying on the internet. I will tell you this: I've already ordered an NBA Top Shot video thing for $9. I've spent $9. I'm gonna see if I get one. Open one of the random packs, see if I get a cool player, try to sell it. I don't know how any of this works. I just know this. This is kind of a safe bet for me because I don't have millions of dollars to spend on these, so I'm not going to be able to get into it. Like if I find opening this pack of NBA Top Shot is cool and I'm like, this is really sweet. I get it. It makes sense to me. Like Madden's Ultimate Team, like NBA My Team, where you're opening these cards, and it makes sense to me. The good news for me is I can't participate because I don't have the funds to do it. So I feel like I need to at least buy one pack and say I did one time and now I can't afford it. So even if I wanted to be involved, I can't. Okay, real quickly, let's finish the podcast off with this today. I've spent one day, 24-hour period with the game Blaseball. Or Blaseball. B-Rose called me out on it yesterday. Brandon called me out on the fact. I don't know if it's Blaseball or Blaseball. I think it's Blaseball, Blaseball. So yesterday I just switched back and forth so that it would sound like I was right sometimes. Blaseball. I spent a day with it as we continue to talk about weird internet things. I think I like it. I don't know if I like it. It's kind of stupid, but it's kind of awesome. And it's a great time suck. It really is what I said yesterday. You go to a website and there is 20-some teams, and all it is every hour they simulate a game. They simulate games. Every team plays against every team. So at 5 o'clock, there's going to be a game with my Seattle Garages. They're going to play. Let's see who they're going to be playing against. I want to make sure we get this right. My Seattle Garages are going to be playing against the New York Millennials. My Garages are 11-11 right now. And they are 11-11 right now. They're taking on the 13-9 Millennials. They're going to play this game. If the Garages win, I'm going to win coins because that's my team. If a specific guy, Greer Griffin for that team, hits a home run, I'm going to get more coins. And then on top of that, before 5 o'clock, I bet some of my fake money, some of these fake coins on random games that you know nothing about, that no real players are playing in. Okay? That players, let's see if I can get some names here. That players with names like, I will say this, the website is a little bit janky. It doesn't always work for me. But what do you expect? It looks like it was created right after GeoCities. Players like Hendricks Richardson, Ned Pacheco, Lawrence Horn, Ronan Combs, Case Sports, Steph Weeks, Baby Doyle, all these players are going to be playing just random games between teams like the Dales and the Spies and the Lovers and the Magic. And I will have money on some of these games, these fake coins. If the team I vote on wins, I'm going to get more coins, which I can then use to buy upgrades to myself. Upgrades to myself where I can win more coins. And then the more coins you get, the better things you can buy, including ways to modify the game completely. Options to get players traded to different teams, options to get players incinerated or evaporated, options for different kind of, all sorts of weird stuff. Teams that could get 10 runs and then all of a sudden all their points are gone into a black hole and they lose the game. It's really dumb, and I spent way too much time doing it yesterday, and I think I'm going to keep doing it for a while. So my review of Blaseball is tread lightly into it and tread in knowing it is extremely cheesy. That said, I'm so excited for 5 o'clock so that I can watch the next slate of games because I've got 60 gold pieces on the Sunbeams to beat the Tacos. And if they do, I'm going to win $93. And eventually I'm going to go to the shop and I want to buy these. What was the thing I wanted to buy on here? I want to buy some of these vote tickets so that when I go, my video crashed there. I apologize. I was saying I want these coins so that I can buy this vote token so then I can go in and I can get things like my 3 worst hitters on the team. I can try to buy this thing so that the 3 worst hitters on my team get replaced with better players. I can buy things like a player called Hard-Boiled Liquid. Hard-Boiled Liquid Friend. He could be a team member of the Seattle Garages. I can get a thing if we have enough money, if the fans of the Seattle Garages have enough money, we can all go in and buy this thing that says at the end of the season, the late season, our team will be 20% better. All of our players will be 20% better. Better chance to get into that postseason, baby. It's real weird, man. Blaseball's weird. Okay, if you made it through today's podcast, thanks for tuning in. Just some weird things that I saw on the internet today. This NBA Top Shot thing blows my mind. The fact that someone paid $200,000 for a LeBron James video is so weird to me, and yet part of my brain gets it, where you are owning a one-of-a-kind item, and the Madden Ultimate Team and NBA 2K My Team in me is weirdly understanding of this, and every other part of my body, the other 95%, is going, what a dumb waste of $200,000. But there's 5%. There's 5%. Okay, thank you for tuning in today. If you don't mind, head over to iTunes, rate and review the podcast, and tell a friend. If you like today's podcast, tell a friend. If you hated today's podcast, tell a friend to listen to one that you liked. Send them an episode of one you liked. And I promise, I think, I did hear from someone yesterday, like, are you going to have more guests on? Which is, I imagine that's someone saying, you should not do the podcast by yourself. I am trying to get more guests on. My schedule's been a little weird, and so I'm trying to get some guests on this week to mix things up a little bit. But thank you for the feedback on it. Feedback, very welcome. Hit me up on Twitter at Sean T. Widmer. Hit me up on Instagram at Sean T. Widmer. Have a great day, everybody.